Well, hello, it's Kathy and Ruby Renfield again. Today we are doing a little ride up to Rumbalara Reserve, which isn't far from home, but I actually haven't ridden up there on Ruby before. The last time I did a ride up here, it was on Rosie Vesperina, and the road up to Rumbalara Reserve is a little steep. So I thought it would be good practice to try it on Ruby Renfield. A couple of things that I have noticed from my previous videos is that I often get the names of things wrong. I will talk about Rosie Vesperina when I'm riding Ruby Renfield or vice versa. And just the names of things I sometimes get wrong. So I apologise for that. I'm just going to blame that on old age. Anyway, it's a nice day today, but it is really cold. We are in the second last week of June now, and it's just starting to get really cold. I have bought myself a heated jacket off Amazon. I can't remember what the brand is, but maybe I'll show you the jacket in the next video. It has heated tummy and back, but also heated arms, because what I found is when I'm riding, my core tends to be okay and warm, but my arms get really cold. And my jacket obviously isn't a winter jacket, and so I've just decided to try the heated jacket, which just sort of fits underneath this jacket. It's a little bit snug, but it's certainly lovely and warm. I also got another pair of gloves which are a little bit thicker, but I'm not wearing them today. I'm just sticking with my usual ones that are really comfortable and really thin. It's around the 24th of June now, which means we only have another week until the rules kick in on 1 July in relation to learners and P-platers. So learners will have to wear a high-vis vest plus approved gloves, and P-platers are required to wear the gloves but not the vest, and obviously we're required to wear helmets as well. So it's going to be interesting. I think we'll see lots more vests out there when we're riding, which is good. Now this road coming through Gosford, or the side of Gosford, you'll see these buildings are almost finished. These units are almost finished. It feels like it has taken forever. The other thing that is different about that Dunlop Hill area, I call it Dunlop Hill, I'm not sure if that's the official name, is that it's 50k zone now instead of 60, and up here at the next, not this set of lights, the next set, there's actually a red light camera and a speed camera. So it's actually really tricky to drive it at 50 rather than 60 along here, because all the locals are used to driving 60. So we've all just got to calm our farm a little bit and slow down if we can. Most of the time it's fine because it's a little bit uphill here and you've got to get across to the other side, but it's fine. You recall that this little section of road is one that I was always really scared of, but not anymore. I seem to be more than comfortable on it, up and down the other side. On the weekend I did not a lesson, but we went out to the uni car park. I took my chalk and my witch's hats and the tape measure, and I mapped out the P course that you do to pass your Ps, so that a few of us could just practice some of those skills. I was really happy with how we did it. So there was the cone weave, and there was the U-turn box, and there was the left turn within the two lines. And I managed to do all of them really easily, which I was surprised about. I also did some quick stops, and then I also practiced just going around in a circle in both directions and just trying to make the circle smaller and smaller and smaller. And I was really pleased with how I did that as well. So everything I've read and seen in videos has talked about the fact that, once you get your P's, it doesn't mean you stop practicing all of those tricky maneuvers, because that's what helps you when you get yourself into trouble, or when there's an accident up ahead, or anything like that. So I thought that once a month, or once every couple of months, I'm going to take myself out to an empty car park and just practice those drills as much as I can. What else has happened since the last video? I think I have mentioned that I'm off to Krabi, and that's in a couple of weeks now. It's come up so quickly. I have my international driver's license, so depending on the weather, I will potentially hire a bike or a scooter. The people that I'm going with, there are maybe 3 people in that group who have their motorbike license and ride a bike. So it would be nice to go for a ride with them if I potentially can. So we've come up through Springfield, and now I'm going to turn left into Dolly Avenue, which is the road that is the entrance to Rumbalara Reserve from this side. Ironically, if I walk out of my home and up the road a little bit, I can enter Rumbalara Reserve from a pedestrian entry point. But to drive up there, you obviously need to come around this way. This road is deceivingly steep. I know it doesn't look like that as I'm riding along here, but it really is. I had to drop down. I think I'm in 3rd gear now, and when I get up to the top, I have to drop down to 2nd as well. I don't notice it as much when I drive up here, but on Ruby Renfield, it was a little tricky, which is why I wanted to come and test it out, just to see the best way to ride it. I had to drop down gears. But here we go into the reserve. The road is a little bit hairy McCleary from Donaldson's Dairy, unfortunately. I think the speed limit is about 20 kilometres an hour. But the reserve is a lovely place. There's plenty of bushwalking tracks that you can do. My favourite is the Moat Trail, which is about 9 kilometres return. It has a little bit of up, it has a little bit of down. Lots of joggers are out there early in the morning, and I tend to come early in the morning. It's my favourite time. I think I've said before, my favourite time to hike is early in the morning when the sun's coming up and when the sun's going down. I also like that time of day to ride as well. To our right, just there where that car is the entrance to that track, and then further up we go up to the top. It's a really good walk from the entrance up to the top as well. I've done that a few times. not many people in the park today because it's a Monday and I'm just ducking out on my lunch break to do a quick ride. Well, there's a car coming back the other way. Big water tank there, always full of graffiti, and it just keeps getting layers and layers of more graffiti, unfortunately. Some of it's a bit artistic though. This is the first little picnic area. There's picnic tables to the left and to the right. There's a toilet block there. Sometimes the running group, cross-country running group, come up here and do cross-country races. So sometimes it can be quite busy, but other times, like today, it is very, very quiet. The track that Matthew and I usually do is kind of up and to the left of here, and we do a big circuit. So this part of the road is steep as well, but again, it just doesn't look that way. And we've reached the top. So this is the top of Rumbalara Reserve. Communications tower there on our right. And to our left, I'll get off the bike so you can have a bit of a look, but it's a very big picnic area where families come and have a little wander around. It's beautiful. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.